Hi, in this video we will talk about whether we need language proficiency certificate like IELTS, PTE or TOEFL uh, when we are applying for master program in one of the world-class public university, and especially for the agriculture and forestry related programs. So here we are especially talking about the German public universities. So we'll see whether we need a language proficiency certificate or not during the application time. So in some universities or some programs, we don't have to submit the language proficiency certificate when we are applying for the program. So once we apply to the program without the language proficiency certificate, so what university and review committee will do, so they will assess your academic profile and other documents in your profile and try to make a result based on that, so whether you are the right candidate for them or not. So if they find that you are the right candidate for that program and the selection committee wants you to study that particular program in their university or in their department, so in such a case what they will do, they will send you the conditional admission letter, and they will also mention the condition, so which is like you have to appear for the language proficiency certificate and have to submit the language proficiency certificate by the certain date. So usually they will give you like 50 to 60 days after the conditional admission letter. So if you provide that language proficiency certificate within that time period, so in that case what they will do, they will provide you the unconditional admission letter. So, and now you can go with the visa procedure and also with the enrollment procedure to that respective program and university. So this is the one scenario. So as I said, like especially we are talking about the German public university in agriculture and forestry. So Hohenheim University have programs like 4 to 5 programs for agriculture and forestry. So in those programs you can apply without language proficiency certificate, and once they will find you the suitable candidate for that program, then they will send you the conditional admission letter, and you have to provide the language proficiency certificate by the within 50 to 60 days. So that's possible, but this is not the case for all programs and all universities. A lot of universities require language proficiency certificate during the application time. So if you will not provide the language proficiency certificate during the application, they will not review your application and you will get rejected because you haven't submitted the complete application and you haven't submitted the all documents what they required before the assessment part. And in some programs like some of the Erasmus Mundus program like plant health and also implant breeding, especially program for the plant breeding and genetics, and where is the plant health is especially for the crop protection and plant nutrition. And also there is a forestry related programs like Sufonama and Sutrofo. So for these programs you can just submit the exemption letter, so which will be signed from your by your dean or by the vice chancellor of your university. So this document will have a simple information like your language proficiency or your language communication is good at good level, and the medium of instruction during your bachelor program or your previous degree program was English, so you don't have any problem with communicating in English. So these type of the things is written in that exemption letter. So you can also use this exemption letter, but for this particular programs like Erasmus Mundus related programs. And once you get selected, you don't have to submit the language proficiency certificate for these programs as well. So they will not ask further for the language proficiency certificate like the university which I mentioned like Hohenheim. So So that's way. So, but I would recommend here to appear for language proficiency certificate and gain the certificate and try to achieve at least 6.5 or 7 band. So by doing so, you will have a lot of option, a lot of programs, and you will be able to apply to multiple programs because uh, a lot of university require language proficiency certificate during the application. And if you wanted to make successful application to this university, I'm not talking about the admission, that is the later part after review and assessment by the selection committee. I'm just talking about the complete application. So for complete application in some programs and in most of universities, you have to have the language proficiency certificate during the application phase. So it's better to appear for language proficiency certificate and gain the certificate and apply a complete application, so you have a higher chances of getting selected to that program. So thank you very much. That's all in this video. I hope that I answered the question like whether we need language proficiency certificate like IELTS, TOEFL or PTE for a application and getting admission or not. And if you like the video, please like this and subscribe to the channel and share with the other agriculture and forestry fellow students so that we can reach to more people and can bridge more and more motivated and young people to the world-class leading public institutions. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.